Hello there you guys, welcome to one of my videos. This is your Manchester United versus West Ham United preview. It's at Old Trafford. It's tomorrow, which is Sunday the 30th of October, and it's a 4:15 kick-off. David Moyes will be having a reunion with Manchester United. David Moyes, of course, he's in his second spell as the West Ham manager. In his second spell at West Ham, he's been in charge for almost 3 years. He got appointed in back in December 2019. And he's under contract with West Ham until 2024. Obviously, in Moyes' first spell at West Ham, he ended up getting sacked. The season before last, don't forget, Moyes guided West Ham to a 6th place finish. Before, Moyes managed Real Sociedad. I think he did get sacked by them. He also managed Sunderland, got sacked by them because he got Sunderland relegated. He obviously managed Manchester United for around 9 or 10 months. He only enjoyed a short managerial tenure. Man United did finish 7th under the David Moyes era. Obviously, when Ferguson retired back in 2013, he was the one at that time that recommended David Moyes in. But the reasons is because they're both Scottish, and at that time, Ferguson had a lot of time for Moyes. Obviously, before Man United, he was at Everton. He was a very long-serving manager at Everton. He enjoyed around 11 years with them. And before, he managed Preston. I do know a lot of the players that West Ham have got. They've got Scamacca, who is a very good attacking player. Mikel Antonio. Jarrod Bowen. Now, Jarrod Bowen is out with injury at the moment. I think he's a doubt for this game. Pablo Fornals. Said Benrahma. He's a former Brentford player. Maxwell Cornet. He's out with injury at the moment. Craig Dawson. He's injured at the moment. Vladimir Kufal is a good player. I highly rate Thomas Souček. West Ham still have Lanzini. Declan Rice. He is predominantly defensive midfielder, but he can also be deployed as a centre half. Don't forget, a while ago, Manchester United were in for Declan Rice. Connor Coventry. Flynn Downs. Aaron Cresswell. Now, I think he's a very good left back. Angelo Ogbonna is a defender. Harrison Ashby. Ben Johnson. Emerson. West Ham got him from Chelsea. They've got Kurt Zouma. He's a former Chelsea player. The goalkeepers West Ham have got, they have Lucas Fabianski, Darren Randolph, and Areola. So they are a lot of the players that West Ham do have. Let me put into the equation that they have lost players as well. Don't forget they let Yarmolenko go on a free. They lost Issy Diop. He went to Fulham from West Ham. And they lost Nikola Vlasic. I think they loaned him out. Was it a few years ago they lost Sebastian Haller? But to be honest with you, he wasn't good enough for West Ham. Ryan Fredericks is no longer at West Ham. Mark Noble's no longer there. So yeah, so they are quite a few players that West Ham have lost. West Ham obviously won their last game against Silkeborg in the Europa League. Manchester United beat West Ham at Old Trafford last season 1-0. Manchester United are coming into this game on the back of a 3-0 win against FC Sheriff at Old Trafford in the Europa League. It was a good performance by Manchester United against FC Sheriff. Obviously the goals came from Diego Dalot. He scored a near post header which came from a Christian Eriksen corner. It was Dalot's second goal for Manchester United. Dalot's been impressive in a lot of games this season. He's our first choice right back, so there's no way back for Wan-Bissaka. Marcus Rashford, of course, scored a header for Manchester United, which came from a cross from Luke Shaw from the left wing. Rashford's really improved this season. And Cristiano Ronaldo scored against FC Sheriff on his return. It was Ronaldo's 701st career goal. Ronaldo should have had more than one goal on Thursday night because he had several chances. There was one chance that he had from close range, produced a save from the FC Sheriff goalkeeper. Obviously Ronaldo missed the 1-1 draw with Chelsea as a punishment for him refusing to come on as a substitute in Man United's 2-0 win against Tottenham at Old Trafford. Don't forget he did storm down the tunnel before full time. Not so long ago, Ronaldo arrived at Carrington for showdown talks with Erik ten Hag over his Man United future. He said Man United consider releasing Ronaldo on a free transfer. His contract at the club expires next year. There's an option of an additional year. Man United did re-sign him from Juventus last year. He's been his second spell at the club. Napoli have been interested in Ronaldo and Chelsea have been interested in him. But yeah, reflecting on the win against FC Sheriff at Old Trafford, Man United have qualified for the Europa League knockout stages. Man United just have one game now remaining in the group, and that's Real Sociedad away. So Man United have played 5 games in the group and won 4 games out of 5. As you all know, Man United drew their last league game with Chelsea 1-1 at Stamford Bridge. Obviously Casemiro rescued a point for Man United in that game. He scored a injury time header. It was Casemiro's first goal for the club. And you can see how much it meant to him. But Man United did deserve at least a point in that game, because I thought for large periods of that game Man United were dominant. Obviously, you know the news regarding Raphael Varane. Raphael Varane he's injured at the moment, played no part against FC Sheriff. Varane came off injured in the 1-1 draw with Chelsea. It was a thigh injury and he went off the pitch in tears. And it's said after that Varane is likely to miss the first World Cup match. So anyway guys, on another video I will be giving you my predictions for this game. Drop your comments, likes below on the channel if you do consider subscribe as always, and take care. God bless. See you all again very soon.